Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pretty bright and fun look. This is a pretty look for summer or any time going out, festivals, whatever have you. Just fun, bright, colorful look and long lashes. And this is going to be look number 2 using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette, the Wild Heart palette. And you can find this eyeshadow palette at Walmart for $15. The quality of these eyeshadows are really nice. I will say again though, if you own the Wet n Wild 40 pan palette, you might not need this eyeshadow palette, but I thought a lot of you probably own this, so let's get it and do some looks. Let's get started. I'm using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer to prime my eyes and the Hourglass loose powder to catch fallout. To get started, I'm taking the NYX Ultimate, I believe this is called like their Brights palette, and I'm going to take that lilac shade and I'm going to use that in my crease. And I'm incorporating other transition shades from other palettes with this with these tutorials, because there isn't exactly transition shades that I would like to have in this palette. There's a lot of great shades, yes, and I'm actually really liking this palette, but when it comes to transitioning, I really love that fade. It's important to me. It's my favorite part of the look, that in the brow bone area, so I'm going to bring in new colors from other palettes. So once again, I'm taking that plummy shade from the Wild Heart palette, and it's the matte shade in the last row with the stamped hearts in it, and I'm applying that in the outer corner. I'm going to bring this a bit into the crease. You can definitely create full-on looks using just the Wild Heart palette, and I do so in the next tutorial. So next up, I'm going to be taking this beautiful green shade. I could not use it, and every time I use green and purple together, I either think of the Joker or I think of flowers. So take this look for whatever you like, but I'm using the AOA Studio setting spray to wet that eyeshadow, and I'm using that on a flat shader, so I'm kind of like pressing and dragging and just really working that shade up on the lid, and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to take some more of the plummy shade to blend in with the green and blend the crease line out a little bit more, and I'll be picking up more of that lilac shade and just blending against that crease line of the darker plum that I used. And once those are blended, we'll be moving on. So blend, 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 and I'm using the AOA Studio pressed powder, and mostly because I need to use this up. It's in my project pan, which I need to do an update for, which will be coming soon, if not posted before this. Wiping away fallout, and there's a perfectly good highlight shade in the palette though. It's just, like I said, I want to use that. So taking the shimmery grape kind of purple from the palette, and once again I'm using that in my lower lash line. I'm going to work that in, and I'm also going to be putting a bright blue down there. I really wanted this look to mimic like my dress, but I kind of got carried away and it didn't turn out that way. So I'm using that bright blue from the NYX palette and just placing that on the other half of my lower lash line. Blend those together, and I'm using the LaColors gel eyeliner in Enchanted. I love this eyeliner. Go grab it at the Dollar General for $2. This is a L'Oreal eyeliner I'm going to tightline with, and I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk to put some extra as a secondary base in my inner corner. And then I'm going to blend it out. I'm using the Revlon Galaxy Dream palette, and I think you can still purchase it on Amazon, but this is like a duochrome white shade with a green flash. And AOA Studio Lash Adhesive and the LaColors DramatiLashes in Dashing, and these are crazy long lashes. Very pretty though. They're not so much for my eyes, but I'm still using them because I bought them and I'm like that. But they are pretty. This is, I applied a layer of the Believe Beauty Extend Mascara, and of course I'm using this LaColors Nude Glam lipstick in Oh Teddy. It's like my go-to lipstick right now. I'm really loving this lipstick. If you can find it at your Dollar Tree, definitely pick it up. It's so pretty. It's like a perfect nude lipstick for fair skin, but anybody can wear it. And this is the finished eyes. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more tutorials using the Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. Don't forget to check the description box for additional links, as well as that product list and the cards, because there'll be a Wet n Wild playlist. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and we'll try the look out for yourselves. Thank you so much for watching.